It's a very quiet aircraft, as you can't hear. Airborne, steep pullback, then to move away to the display line, climbing up to around about, well over 500 feet, it's going to turn around and come back at 500 feet. Now the ongoing certification flight test campaign is really in its final stages. The ANSA certification came through last week, still using operators to test everything in the way of airworthiness, compliance, operation support on day one when they deliver to people. XLR, range of 4,700 nautical miles, which is around about 11 hours non-stop. Now, what does that actually mean in real terms? Well, that's places like New York to Rome, or London to Vancouver, Delhi to London, Sydney to Kuala Lumpur, and that makes the XLR open new opportunities for non-stop flights, linking primary and secondary cities all around the globe. XLR will also complement the traditional wide-body aircraft by serving the same routes at off-peak times, or in cases of significant seasonal variation in demand. And of course, half that reason is that Airbus pilots can operate on all the range of Airbuses, all the normal twin-engine Airbuses, with hardly any training to swap between the two. So the cockpit's designed so pilots can fly multiple types, things like the A318, the 19, the 320, the 321, and the Neo variants are all covered on one guy's tickets, or lady's tickets. Wide-body jets such as the A330 and 350 only require a few hours in a simulator to convert to type. The 380 has its own type rating as a separate item altogether. Maximum takeoff weight for the longer range with increased payload. New permanent rear center tank has been placed in. That carries 12,900 litres of extra fuel. Obviously reinforced landing gear and nose gear for the increased maximum takeoff weight. Cabin ventilation and insulation and heating controls are also enhanced for high altitude and long range flights, and they're also using a mix of sustainable fuel. Sustainable fuel, as will the ATR be using, is made up of waste oil, fats, non-food crops, those sort of things. And so what? Well, that reduces the CO2 emissions by around about 80%. And today this aircraft is flying with a mix of sustainable fuel as Mal comes through, coming back into the slow, high alpha pass, slow speed pass, not the sort of thing you normally see on airliners. Yesterday, we had those wonderful vortices as he came into land because of the high humidity just off the outboard part of the flats. And there's some great shots I saw online of him coming in to do that. Mark, you're hovering with a piece of paper. What are you doing?
Just going to say, Airbus have been announcing multiple orders throughout this particular week. A couple of the 20 A350-900s and 11 A321 Neos, such as you'll see now.
With single class configuration, they can put in 244 passengers in a full economy class with good, decent seats. Alternatively, lower seating density. Well, you can put it anywhere you like. You can have premium classes, you can have full flat seating, even suites, should you so desire. Now, the suites are actually a bed, and that is not something that's candy that you get from the shop, bad for your teeth. Anyway, Mal just put out the magnificent A321 XLR to position to land here at the end of his display. And they, I think, will be going out later. I haven't got that on my departure list for later tonight, so they might be staying overnight. Have a look, the F-15, he is taxis waiting to cross the runway. A bit more.
You've been speaking to Val, haven't you? 24,105.
That's amazing.
Of which 15,500